Big
Hey,
and back.
you ain't waiting for me, young boy. I stay ready.
Yeah, okay.
Stay
What
ready.
happened? What happened last week? Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened last week. You tell me.
It's kind of hard to remember when you not conscious.
Oh, right.
God damn.
Shout out to DJ Touch. She in the motherfucking building. Without her, it could have
DJ,
been no. You know
DJ
what I
touching.
mean?
They
Shit.
touch. What up, though? You know what I'm saying?
Touch. Touch.
Oh no.
Nah.
Throwback to Marion and shit. Okay, I see.
Nice box. Got it. I got it. That's appropriate for this episode. I got a nice box where my heart used to be.
Hey, the ice box.
So cold.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
Gotta go because he's singing rain for the whole.
We some singing motherfuckers right now, though, bro. Like I don't know. When I logged it, I logged when I first logged in. Malachi was singing "Under the Sea" and shit.
Hey, this episode 30, man, and name is relations. We feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he said, episode 30 relations. We getting the cracking. Welcome, episode 30 of Mask Off. I'm your host, Mask Off Jake. You know what I'm saying? Right up under me, we got the homie Big Tone. What's up?
What up, though? What up, though? Happy Friday the 13th. I want to give a shout out to my young boy. Happy birthday to you. I see you, man. You're doing big things out there. We doing it major. I had a wonderful week. You know what I'm saying? Trials and tribulations, but most importantly, positives down on the negatives.
Yep.
Word. And right next to the homie Big Tone, we got Malachi. What's up, fam? What's up, fam?
What it do, y'all? What it do? Man, I had a good day today. I did some filming. I'm in this series called Smoking Good. Y'all can look it up. Look up the Instagram page at Smoking Good. I'm in a few episodes, so yeah, it was fun. It was fun. We shot earlier today. But so I had a good day. I had a good day today, and I got an audition tape done too before the call. So I'm excited.
For sure. And right next to me, we got man with the plan, ones and twos, El Presidente, if that's a word. Mask Off Dan, what's up?
Word, it's a real word. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Will you ever be on the side in? I'm done. What up, though?
Hey, I see you, Dan. I like it, man. I like it. Say that. Keep that same energy later too.
Yeah. What other songs you got? Dan is our karaoke machine for this episode.
Yeah, hard on karaoke tonight.
You know what I'm saying? But let's just keep it moving. Right to my homie Malachi with the motivational minute for this week. So go ahead, bro.
What it do? I want to talk to you guys about having a routine. Now, success, it requires a routine. You have to have a routine in order to succeed. It's the things that you do consistently that will reap you a benefit. If you do something one time, it's probably not going to reap that much benefit. If you eat an apple one time out of the year, it's probably not going to do that much help. But if you eat apple every other day or every day, you have a routine regimen of health, routine of brushing your teeth, routine of taking your hygiene or setting your goals, getting out to it. It's all a routine. You have to stick to that routine. So that's how you be consistent. It's having that routine so you can stick to it. That's how you can succeed. That's your motivational man.
Man, that's true, man. You gotta stay consistent with that, man. Routine, because that's what gets you in constant swing of doing something every day, man. When you have a routine. That's definitely true.
Yeah. Thank you, Malachi, for those infinite jewels as usual. Appreciate it, bruh. Don't they say like how many times you got to do something to like create a habit or some shit? Like
I think they say it's like 30 days. 30 days.
Yeah. Say 30 days to create a habit.
Mm-hmm.
So want to create some good habits, get it in.
Yeah. Even on the bad, like we have bad routines that we do that we don't even know about. That we know about, but they're hindering us. But it's a routine thing. Like you get home, you turn the TV straight on. That's a routine thing. But it's like, could you be doing something else that's more productive? You know, before you do that.
Yep.
Just a thought.
Small things build up.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Thank you for that, Malachi. Routines are important. We're gonna keep it moving to the next segment, which is my segment for the culture. And this week, I want to talk about a video I saw last week. Gillie Da Kid was sharing his thoughts on the death of King Von and a lot of other young talented young brothers that we lost like in last year. So we're just gonna check out this clip, piece of it.
Rest in peace to his two homies. You know, they just all was at my studio less than a week ago. One is coming up on $1 million worth of game this Sunday. You feel what I'm saying? So rest in peace to King Von, man. I want to send my condolences to his whole family, the two homies that passed, they families, Lil Dirk, all of that, right? Let me give to the rest of these youngins out here, right? Let me give y'all $1 million worth of life real quick. Fuck game. It's cool to live, man. It's cool to become an old nigga, man. Especially when you come from the situations that I come from. When you coming from these motherfucking inner cities, man, these fucking jungles, man, and God put a blessing on you. God make you one of the chosen ones. Out of all these motherfuckers, I'm gonna make you one of the chosen ones. Wham. Wham. I'm gonna make you the one that's gonna change your whole fucking family situation out here. You're gonna change some of the niggas that's around you situation. You're gonna change your kids' situation. We gotta understand that we got a bigger purpose, man. We gotta understand that we got a bigger calling in life, man. Because everybody don't get them fucking blessings. Everybody don't get that talent dropped on them.
So yeah, real shit, and everybody needs to watch that message from Gillie Da Kid, the whole video. We only saw like a clip of it, like a little snippet of it, but he's right, man. Like I'm tired of seeing like young brothers die all the time and hearing about it. Like it keeps happening. Like King Von, like a couple weeks ago, I think or a month ago, a homie, I don't know, I forgot his name, but one of the guys from Band Gang, a Detroit rap group, one of them died. Last week we was talking about. You said what?
Like two of them died.
Two of them died. I'm like, I can't keep up with the shit. It's crazy. Like we talked about Dex Osama last week. And Gillie, he's saying like, you know, like we got to make better choices, but it's like it's like kind of like no matter what choices we make, like we like niggas are catching it, man. Like Nipsey was like, look what everything Nipsey did for his hood, his neighborhood, all the stuff, all the beautiful things he's doing to give back to his hood, and he still died cause of some fuck nigga on some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So we just like I'm just tired of seeing. I'm tired of like seeing us die, especially die from the hands of our own people, like us killing us. I'm tired of seeing that. We already got the white man killing us, and now we got us killing us, and it's just sad, man. Like something's got to change. Something's got to happen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we really got that. Like I feel like the black community really got that Willie Lynch syndrome on us, bro. Like for real. Go ahead, Tom.
I wanted to expand on that. Since this episode is dealing with relations, this is a perfect segue to talk about that. And I'm glad you spoke about black on black crime. And I think it's prevalent what Gillie Da Kid said, but at the same time, it's almost like it's been escalating to this point. Like I remember when I was a kid, and when I first heard Tupac say to Biggie Smalls, "That's why I fucked you. You fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Get money, take money." You know, I didn't understand the magnitude of what he was saying. Like he was like waging war against another man and violating another man. And this ain't the first time this has happened in hip hop, but it escalated from Sugar Hill, where they just talking, having fun, to really, I'm talking about shooting your kids up, shooting everybody up in your family, and perpetuating violence. Fast forward to 2020, and we were just talking last week, like you said, about this drill thing, this drill music, and how it's literally gangs openly dissing each other on record, and it's gotten to a point where it's like, I see you, bang bang, you know what I mean? So it's like he's saying, okay, cool, get your money, do all that, but at the same time, we have to change the messages that we putting out too, because we was having a talk like post show about vibrations and energy and drill music, and let's just say all forms of music. All forms of music give you a certain type of energy and a vibe that you go off. You know what I'm saying? I know personally, when I'm in a car and I'm listening to DMX, I think about going 110 miles an hour and I'm only going to the corner store. What my name? Ah! You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say we got to practice what we preach as well when we talk this shit, because it's more than just talking, okay, the white man doing this, the white man doing that. Like you said, Jake, we doing a lot of this shit to ourselves, and it gotta stop.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Hey, Malachi.
Yeah, I totally agree, and it's very well said, both of y'all, and we need OGs like Gillie to speak out like this, and to let people know, like you said, it's cool to grow old, because what happens is the young culture, they took the rap game and they said, okay, you gotta be hood to rap, and so if you ain't really selling dope, you don't really need to rap, and so then when these people that are in this game, they think like this is how I stay rap, this is how I stay relevant in the rap game. Like, no, you can make your money rapping and keep the street separate. You don't have to be a street dude to rap. And the fact that they're adding this street culture and these rappers are dying like street dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody should be dying like this anyway, but the fact that they're dying at such a rapid pace, these people that are like he said, they're chosen out of their families to be put on this pedestal. They're chosen out of families that given this financial freedom and given this wealth, or these riches, I'll say. But they don't really understand the magnitude of that and how to properly handle that by who you surround yourself with and what you are doing with your money. Because if you're just taking a bunch of money and doing street stuff, you can just be an easier target, and that's what we got to get out of. And like you said, we have to stop killing each other, because it's getting old. It's enough with them killing us.
Yeah. Plus, just on top of that too, it's you said that you don't have to do the street stuff to rap, but looking at it from their point of view as well, they think that they do because that's what's hot, that's what gets the streams, that's what gets the sales. So when we say just leave that stuff alone, it's harder and more complex than that, because they have to they think that they have to rap this way, and then because they rap this way, they have to live this way. Then they have to live their raps too. And plus, if this is like the one way that they think that they can get out of the hood or just make some type of life for themselves, it's kind of like they're sacrificing themselves to get this done. But it's like, what's the point if you still going to get killed inside like the next two years or so? So it's just constantly living with that conflict there, and that's a tough choice to make.
Yeah, and I want to expound on that for a quick second. That's just like Tekashi. A lot of people talk about Tekashi. Tekashi was the same thing. He wasn't from that lifestyle. He basically got with Bloods so he can have a booming career, and they tried to kill him. You know what I mean? Right. And then he got ostracized as being a snitch. You know what I'm saying? When technically he just come from the same situation trying to make money.
Yeah, so once you like read, so like when the kids like get killed, then like you see inside the news, they're like they all start to talk about like their moms are still talking about how they were inside the church and like played drums there, and like they had real like they were skilled inside this craft, and they just chose to use it inside that way. But if we can find ways where they can really express themselves and express their art in ways that they don't need to package it inside that type of form, then that'll be like a big step forward.
Yes, I agree with that. Expressing the art differently. Yeah. And then if you look at the OGs that were really in the game, like you take Gucci Man, French Montana. I don't know if Jay-Z sold dope before, but like these even 2 Chainz, like they switched their image. You know what I'm saying? They went from actually being street and actually selling dope to starting rapping to saying, okay, I can get some of this capital money and stay out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but that drill scene is filled with violence. You know what I'm saying? They lead with that violence, and I think that's what the issue
is. Exactly. So that was for the culture segment this week. Just we got to change. We got to change, man, guys. We got to change. We just have to. It's just that's not making any sense at this point. But let's keep it moving to our next segment with Big Tone. Gonna put us up on game. Tone, what up though?
What up, though, everybody? This is Big Tone one more again, and we here to put you up on some game. And we talking about relations. That's a key thing here. And a big thing about relations is transportation. You know what I'm saying? Whether you going to somebody's house, you coming from somebody's house. But we ain't talking about no ordinary transportation. We talking about the Hyperloop. And the Hyperloop is something dynamic, my brother and sister. We are talking about something that's Jetson filled, you know what I'm saying? And it's basically, man, like this thing is so thing. They actually started having tests with people in it. You know what I mean? The Hyperloop goes up to like, I have to say like 300, 400 miles per hour. You know what I mean? And it's really crazy. Like you could be in New York and you can go from New York to like, it's like a tube. They made a tube. It's a 2-person tube. And I think they're using it for cargo, and they also using it for transportation purposes. And here's a little briefing of it, if you don't mind playing a clip for me, my brother. This is something Elon Musk kind of challenged everybody to come out with, in the engineering.
The Hyperpod is the long-haul vehicle of the Hyperloop One system. It is a comfortable and safe transport hull for passenger and cargo pods. All levitation and guidance systems fit seamlessly underneath. Secure airlocks are at each end. Inside the Hyperpod, passenger and cargo pods can glide smoothly at airline speeds right to their destination.
I think that's so crazy, bro. Like, we're moving. Look at that. Like, you're in another city, another town, you know what I mean? And a short amount of distance. We move into another type of situation, bro, where it's like lessons. And we gotta be prepared for it. Like, I don't know if we should wear a helmet when you get in that joint, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be the first people to get in there. And I hate to sound like, I'm scared of technology, but that thing going over 300, 400 miles per hour, you literally in a jet, just on the ground. You know what I mean?
you shouldn't guinea pig that shit. Hell no. Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's a lot of things I'm not getting big in, especially vaccines, but that would be second too. You know what I mean? But I think this is something that I'm putting you up on game so you can be aware of what's coming out in the future. Like this was in the works, you know what I mean? And Elon Musk is on something, you know what I mean? This is serious business. So just look out for it. The Hyperloop 1. They just did testing with passengers, human passengers, not dummies, but human passengers. So it's in the works, you know what I mean? So stay on the look. Anybody got anything to say about it?
Yeah, I love Cedar Point. I love thrills and I love rides. But technology, something about technology, I don't want to say it scares me, but it's just like, man, if we getting there, what's next? Like it's just because I know it's just more and more and more, and it's like I just don't want us to destroy ourselves with technology. But I'm with that. I'm with that thing right there. It's crazy how they can just do that, how they can build that because they wanted to. It seemed like something out of a movie. But I would ride it. I like rides. I like fast stuff. So
Man, we just need the bus around no time here in Detroit. Let's start there.
And need to start with the people mover.
Right, yeah.
And the people mover.
Hey.
Just get the deed out on point. We'll be straight.
Expand. That's it.
Yeah, expand on that because the queue line was very underwhelming. it was all that shit, all that money spent on that is it wasn't shit. But anyway,
I still ain't got the queue
Tom,
line.
You said what?
I still ain't rode the queue line.
You ain't missing nothing.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, yeah.
You're not. It's bullshit. It's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. But Tom, anything else on that?
That's it, man. Just stay on the lookout for it, man. I saw it and I thought it was pretty dynamite, as JJ Evans would say. So that's Big Tone putting you up on game, my baby. So be on the lookout for it.
Yeah. Thank you, Big Tone. You just put you up on game. And next, we're going to hit the comments now. See what's up with the homies in the comments. Malachi, I already know you ready. Go ahead, fam.
I got a DJ Touch. She said, "Good evening, fellas." She rocking with us as usual.
Like I said, the motherfucker building. Shout out.
She said, "Big Tone, 859 still doing the setup."
We didn't say it.
Right.
Haters on the high beams. Yes, indeed.
C-Bear rocking with us. He said, "What's up, family?"
What's up, Bear?
What it do, C-Bear? Then DJ Touch, she also said, damn Malachi got a full beard in 1 week. It's
yeah, that's
like my pops.
It's like a chia pet.
Throwback. That's a throwback.
She said it does take 30 seconds to stop a bad habit, and they are practicing what they preach. Live by the gun, die by the gun. There has to be a point where you realize that in your life you will die. In life, that's simple. That's true. That's so true. Like, if you being in that life, it's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like dead or in jail. As cliche as it is, that's usually the only outcome that's coming about, unless you make the switch, unless you make that choice to make the switch.
I think they emphasizing their death and they speeding up their life expectancy by going that route with perpetuating
their lifespan. Like yeah. Because it's about who you involve yourself with. Like, yes, accidental deaths are one thing where it's like a robbery gone wrong where some innocent person killed, but usually it's that street life. You know what I'm saying? You make beefs with all these people and they're gonna want to touch you. You know what I'm saying? Get touched mean get killed, but my non-urban folks.
DJ Touch is in the motherfucking building.
And nobody's these guys don't know how to evolve from that, like in real life and in their music as well. They need to do that. Like a lot of these rappers that keep talking the same shit, like you want like the hood shit, and it's like you're not in the hood no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like evolve from that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta be in that same mentality the whole time. Like show your growth and show other people that they can grow too. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. That's one thing about that is that in life we all evolve in whatever we're doing. Like even if you get a job, you're going to evolve in that job. You're either going to get better or worse, or you're going to quit, whatever it is. You get another position, you get more pay. But if the street life is no evolution, then what are you really doing? Like, you're not getting out of that. We got Tony Augusti. He said Jizzle P was the rapper killed.
Yep.
What's up, Tony? Shout out to Tony Augusti.
Yeah, Tony, thanks. Actually, Tony was the one who told me about Jizzle P getting murked.
What the fuck is Jizzle P?
From Band Gang.
I took that last week.
And we got
no, but he told me that weeks ago before you said it, bro. I forgot. Anyway,
okay. And then we got Tom Schultz. He said 859. You guys gonna make me Google this? Tom, 8:59 was the time, like right before 9 o'clock. I had to figure out what he was talking about. 8:59. Okay. It was 8:59 when he was setting up.
Thank you, Tom Schultz. Always rocking with us. Everybody in the comments, appreciate you. Let's keep it moving to our group discussion this week, which is relationships. Talking about relationships, the good, the bad, what you learn from experiences, all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. First thing is like what it takes to have a healthy relationship. Let's shoot it right to you first, Tone. Thoughts on that? Go ahead.
Well, what it takes to have a healthy relationship, first and foremost, it has to be an understanding of where you and that person feel about each other, and it got to be communication. And with communication, it comes honesty. And we talking about an intimate relationship. There has to be a level of honest communication that you must have. And if you don't have that, it goes out the window. You know what I mean? And whether it's not just intimate, it's any relationship. If you can't be honest with the individual, you really don't have anything to stand on. You know what I mean? You'll never get a respect that you want, and you'll never see that person in a light that's respectable, because you'll always be side-eyeing everything that individual does. So to answer that question, my brother, you have to have a sense of trust and honesty in a committed type of relationship, whatever the relationship may be, whether it's on an intimate level or just whatever it is. It's got to be honesty.
Dan, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I like the core. Like both of y'all have to want to be in a long-term thing. Like you both have to be clear about that. And for a lot of this stuff, it's both people aren't on the same page. So it's a lot of the kind of conflict occurs there is where one person thinks is one way, and then there's and the next thing thinks it's something else completely. So just being clear about that, being on the same page there, like that's the start of it, man.
Yeah. See, I think we're talking a little bit vague too about what we're trying to get across too. You know what I mean? So I want to be transparent in the discussion we having. Like we talking about relationships. We talking relationships about other people, or we talking about like intimate relationships with like.
I think you're talking about them all. I mean, there's all types, and I think that the way that you go about your friendships is the same way you go about like your spouse. It's if you're not the type of person that looks to connect and like looks to looks to be a part of something, then like that can affect all sorts of like of your network, just like your life partnerships and all sorts of stuff there.
I put it like this. And it's relationships all across the board. It's how you coexist with the person. It's how the synergies connect. And you have to also give people room to make mistakes, because we're all human and we all are going to make mistakes. You have to give that person room to make mistakes. People come in your lives for reasons and for lessons, and you have to pick up and learn those lessons. Some of those lessons hurt. Some people are the reason it caused you pain, but they taught you something. And that person is living on and they moving on with their life, and you feel this pain, but they taught you that, and you needed to learn that lesson. So it's all about how you coexist with other people, and learning that, and that's the real thing. Once you can deal with how you interact, and being honest with that, and giving people room to grow, but still also being aware of, okay, you taking too long to grow, like you're not even trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a person isn't giving effort for growth, then you can cut it off. Say, you're not even trying, but I will give you room to grow.
That's powerful. That's real powerful.
So next thing to talk about as far as relationship is like when it go like and not to be vague, and I'm talking about like relationship with a significant other. Like when it goes bad, like what are some things let me ask this, like what are some what are some bad situations you had in relationships, and like how did y'all handle them? You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Malachi. What's up?
Yeah, so I actually had a conversation with a couple of my good friends, and we were talking about my past relationship, and they mentioned that my friend's name is Renee. She was mentioning like, I could tell you the things that you did wrong. I'm like, I ain't do nothing wrong. Like, we broke up. She did this, and that. And so we like breaking it down. There's like little minute stuff that I was doing subconsciously that I was like, man, okay, I didn't think she would even see that, or it's not that I was doing it intentional. It's that subconscious, unintentional things that you do, that you have to be aware of. And so, like later down the line, I just in my head, I'm like, it was her fault, and this is why I can't be with her. Cool. But in reality, I should have been looking at what I could have done better. What can I improve on to make myself a better man, a better lover, a better communicator? That's the type of stuff that you want to take notes on. Is what can I improve on, even if the person did hurt me or it went wrong and you think it's their fault. You still got to look at the mirror to say, what did I do though?
Or Tone.
I think one of the things that I dealt with in a past situation was my own ego. My ego was bigger than the relationship. And what I meant by that is, no matter what the individual told me, I couldn't come to terms to hear what the fuck they were saying, because it was like, that's not me, that's you. You know what I mean? But when you take a step back and look at it like, shit, I am out of pocket. I do some out of pocket stuff. You know what I mean? And that comes with maturing, and that comes with listening. You know what I mean? In most cases, when it comes to relationship, people tend to focus on trying to battle the words instead of battle the situation. You know what I mean? If there's a thing to battle, it's not even a battle. It's just coming to an understanding about what the issue is. And most men that I know, and I'm gonna speak for myself, I was big on trying to battle so I don't look bad. And it's that vulnerability that I struggled with. Like, nah, that's not me. You know what I mean? I'm not really listening. So what came out my mouth was rebuttal of get that. Well, you saying words that's going to hurt me. Let me figure out something quick that's going to hurt you, instead of processing what's being said to me and understand, hey, look, she's telling me this because I've done something that completely make her feel uncomfortable. How can I go about changing that? And with my change comes along a understanding, hey, look, well, I did this because you did that. The tit for tat thing that I would do. So that's why I say it was my ego that got in the way of a lot of things that could have possibly been different at this standpoint. It could have been different. But what you learn from it. You learn from it, and you that's how you grow in a relationship. You understand, hey, look, my bad. This is what I'm gonna do different. This is how I'm gonna go about changing who I am. You know what I mean? And then you work on that, So when it's time to bring something to the table, you know, hey, look, this is what I've done to work on me.
Yeah, Miles was close to that same thing there too. It was I was talking to my ex's friend, which is a whole thing there. But like the point there was she was saying that I'm constantly trying to be right and to win, and I was like, and of course I said that was wrong too, but it was it's just this constant thing of just saying that okay, I'm the one that's right, and I really don't care what you have to say because you have to see my point, and it just reached the point where it was just me constantly just trying to prove that point, just constantly trying to win, and there came a time. Well, now that I look back, it's like you don't have to win like all of the fights. Like sometimes you can stand down and just say, yeah, okay, and just come to that consensus there. And that's something that I have to work on across the board too. Like not just there, but like with friends, with family, with my parents. It's a thing where it's like, okay, I don't constantly have to be right, although I know I am deep in my heart. So sometimes you just got to stand down and just go, okay, let me hear your side and let's work through that.
Yes, because you will learn something if you do just listen.
Exactly.
Smoke that pride and listen, because that pride clogs your ears too. You know what I'm saying? So they talking to you, but you ain't heard nothing they said. You just responded with what you had ready to fire back with.
It's hard though. It's hard, you know, because in the thick of it, you thinking about, you know, this is some bullshit. I'm listening to bullshit for. You know what I'm saying? We could be doing so much other stuff right now.
Like fucking.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's the bullheadedness that a lot of men go through, and you know what I mean, and you end up fucking up a good thing because you know that woman has walked out the door, and then after that, you know, you singing a lot of sad songs, you know what I mean, and you know you trying to do the baby because she done walked out of your life, and it's hard to really stand on solid ground when you don't got no feet to stand on. You know what I mean? You don't got no leg to stand on. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the most difficult thing is understanding, like, yo, like you said, you can't win every battle because, to be honest with you, you know, it'll get you nowhere.
Yeah, it won't. And that pride just in the way.
Jake.
Yeah, Jake, you pretty quiet. Play ball.
Yeah, no, you just not gonna pitch us these hard ass questions.
Let me ask you fellas.
Yeah, let's talk about your past failures.
Open your heart up, brother.
Y'all niggas acting like I'm nervous or some shit. Anyway, let's see. Past experience I had.
I know this nigga ain't about to go to the next question.
Oh, right. I thought he was too. I
thought he was. I'm about to say, stop the press, brother.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was just about to tell you something, and then y'all didn't fucking.
No. Go ahead.
My issues I had in the past was pretty much just insecurities. Like I sabotage the relationship because of like my I'm always comparing I'm always comparing myself to like others and like others and all that shit, and like just trying to like be something I'm not. And you know what I'm saying? Just I'm not comfortable with myself. So if I'm not comfortable with myself, how is she gonna be comfortable with me? You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much like my main issue with relationships. Like I sabotage the shit before I even like I sabotage it before it can even like I don't even give it a chance to go get bad. I go in with like a negative attitude. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a good
that's kind of my
point, man.
fuck. So,
That's a good point, man.
so that's kind of my that's my hang up. Like I don't like never had too many like long relationships. Like they probably last like 2 months, 3 months. That's it. Like, but that's it. Never had like a really long relationship, and that's because like, my insecurities. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it.
Thank you for that honesty, man.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I agree. Thank you for that honesty.
Wish I had more. Wish I had more for you.
No. That's a great point. Like that was something that I dealt with a lot, like in the past 8 years. Like slightly less now, but it's slightly less. That it's just constantly just trying to work on that, and it's like it's this thing that I do as well, is that I hold them to like a really high standard as well.
You put the pussy on a pedestal.
No, but it's and it's like I kind of expect them to be this, to hit these benchmarks, right? and it's not fair. It's not fair at all, and it's mostly just for me wanting to be perceived as having this power couple type of thing going after this. So great point, Jake.
A very great point.
One thing. See, I kind of got me started now. So one thing, like one thing I had to tell, a mutual friend. Another friend of mine. What am I trying to say? My friend of mine. He's going through like one of the things I was going through like years ago. He was like, he's kind of like, he doesn't want to kind of like, he just moved back with his mother and stuff, and he did like, he's kind of feeling insecure because like I'm at the crib, and you know what I'm saying, the girls don't want to date me, whatever. And he was talking to one of my other homies who was telling me about his situation. He was like, Jake, man, he's just so insecure about living at home. And I was like, bro, like females don't care about that, bro. Like they really don't care about that. They all they care about is if you're doing something. Like they don't care if you're not. Like, I mean, is it a plus to have your own place? Yes, but I dealt with that same thing, and that's one of the things that sabotage a lot of the could be relationships I had, because like I'm worried about I'm at the crib, but it's like, once I stop worrying about that, I started slinging dick around more. No, I was playing, but like, but what I'm trying to say is that shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Tom. What you about to say?
I think one of the mistakes that we make as people is we feel the need to confide in our peers about shit instead of confiding the person you building with. And I think that's where a lot of the problems come in at, because at the end of the day, somebody always got an opinion about your relationship. You know what I mean? So I think if you stop doing that and build with your person and make a circle of trust between you two, and nobody can get within that circle of trust, your relationship goes a lot smoother. Because, like I said, someone always have an insight to what they think your relationship should look like, and not knowing the ins and outs of your relationship. And you could be easily swayed if a motherfucker not really trying to go with, if let's be honest, if they don't like you or your woman like her, yo, man, I don't think she the one, man. You know what I mean? She ain't the one. You know what I mean? I just feel like she don't make you happy. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just looked at, when you come home, you see the dishes ain't done, she should have been knocking them shits out.
Right.
No matter what the conversation is, you shifted by the negative energy that this motherfucker give you. You should never have a friend that don't want to see the betterment of something you happy about. You know what I mean? It should never be, you should fucking divorce. You should cheat on her. You should be having somebody in your corner that's big up and you succeeding with that person. You know what I mean? So my thing is always, anybody I know that's in a relationship, yo, how's she doing? How you doing? Are y'all talking? Y'all building together? Because at the end of the day, you ain't gonna be in the bedroom with me. She gonna be in the bedroom. You know what I mean? And vice versa. Like, you can't let nobody get in between y'all circle. Period.
Yeah. And like you said, Tony, the only questions you should be asking is, how do y'all communicate? What do y'all do? You know, that's the only things. It shouldn't be no, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's like, you just need to help your brother figure it out with his woman. That's it. You ain't trying to help give him the answers. Here, this is what you're supposed to go, just go do. Like, I'm careful with, like, if I have if I meet one of my close friends, if I meet their significant other, and their significant other, and I get a bad feeling about them, I don't tell my friend right away, because it could have been anything that had me pick up this bad thing or whatever it was. So I usually just pray about it, and something's usually revealed, or they break up within the next couple weeks, and then after that, I'm like, man, I did have a bad feeling, but I couldn't put my finger onto what it was. Now, if I can see it specifically, I saw her do this and I saw her do that, then I will say something. But if it's something that I got a bad feeling about, I can't put my finger on it, I'm not gonna say nothing, because that could be anything. So then that stuff reveals, and then when it comes out, I'm like, okay, yeah, I did have a bad feeling, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't talk to your friends. Don't talk to your friends about this stuff, because one, your friend will project their own stuff onto you, and they sometimes they give bad advice too. Don't come to me with do not come to me for help, because I know I give horrible advice. It's straightforward. It's straightforward. It's cutthroat advice, and you don't want to hear it. So, PSA to everybody out there: do not come to me for your love advice.
You know, sometimes too, you gotta look at who you getting it from. You gotta look at the source. Like, your homie, your homie is by himself. Your homie is by himself for a reason.
All right. I'm not in my head no more.
You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, and some people may not want you to be happy.
That's true.
Right.
Miserable people love being miserable with somebody that's miserable with them. And I'm going to go on that note. I know we got to move on.
Yeah, we're going to move on. So yeah, that's a group discussion for this week. Let us know in the comments what y'all think. Speaking of comments, we about to hit that right now. Hit those comments right now. Tone, you got anything for me?
Yeah, I got. DJ Touches in the motherfucking building one more again. She says, people struggle with listening to each other. We don't pay attention to people's trauma. Don't have empathy or sympathy for each other. We talk to each other, but we don't listen to each other. That's powerful. She said men shouldn't talk to other men about women, and women shouldn't talk to women about men. And that's so true. You know what I mean? That is so true. And we just spoke on that. She said, it's hard to be honest with yourself. That's awesome, Jake. Mask off. My man C. Barron said, you right, Big Tone. Shout out to you, C. Barron. Miss you, my brother. You know what I mean? But they both right, man. Like, it's a lot of things that, you know, you should and you shouldn't do, especially when it comes to other people when you have a relationship. And we should do a part 2 of this, fellas. We really should, because I feel like it's so much more we need to dig into when it comes to relationships. You know what I mean?
Probably get some ladies up here to talk to it.
Yeah, we should get some ladies. You should. Matter of fact, I'm thinking in my brain we should even have a ladies edition day. You know what I mean? So we have the ladies on here giving their perspective of all things, because we just 4 brothers on this joint. So having a woman's perspective on here may be good. You know? What you thinking, Dan?
I don't know. I don't know if I can do it again. It's a little too warm for me.
That's what I got in the chat, in the YouTube chat. I don't got nothing else right now.
And right now on the Facebook, I got a star. Star, what up, though? You know what I'm saying? She she commented, "What is happening, dude? Did that dude's office just turn into a spaceship?" She was referring to that Hyperloop, and said Gotta get me a Hyperloop for the next time. Next time I forget, it's grandma's birthday. So yeah, that's
your old Hyperloop. That's not how it works.
You can't buy that joint unless you Elon Musk.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a Star. Thanks for rocking with us. Appreciate you. Man, that's all I got. And shit.
Hell no.
Oh yeah. How you brothers doing? I know it's been a while since me, the conspiracy brother, had a chance to conspire. But I have no conspiracies today.
What?
Why you sound like a villain, bro?
And why are you here if you don't got any? Like, why do you have that shadow behind you like a villain too?
Because I don't really know why I have this shadow, but I like the way it looks. I'm really trying to work on myself, y'all. So every time I get riled up, I try to rile down at the same time.
What is going on with you, conspiracy brother?
Yeah,
you don't see yourself.
Yeah.
Look, I have not been the same since I lost my Nubian queen, my brothers.
You're here for the episode.
We're here to talk about relations too. Conspiracy brother.
Conspiracy brother, what happened, man?
Oh my god.
Let me tell you, brothers, what happened, man. Okay. We met back in 1888.
What? None of us did.
Forget all that. Anyways, I might have the dates misconstrued. But anyway. Nah. Okay. Okay. You know, I used to be a simple-minded brother like you. Like y'all.
Excuse me?
Walking around here. Blind. No conspiracy on my mind. Okay, let me get it together.
Come on, man. What happened?
Silence. I used to be a simple-minded brother, walking around here blind, no conspiracies on my mind, until this fine Nubian queen came and looked me right in my eye, and she was so divine that I was hypnotized under her spell of opening my eyes. I became new. The world was different to me. Ever since I met this Nubian queen, she overtook my life, brother.
What was her name?
Her name was Conspirator.
Cool. No.
She was beautiful, brother. Big natural fro.
You made her up, bro. You made that bitch up, bro.
That never had to be. Bro, I'm talking about fro this big. It never had to be picked the cone, brother. I used to run my finger through that fro. Anyway, so I used to be. So then I opened my eyes so wide to the world that I began to get on her nerves. Even though she brought me to the light began to shine so bright in my eye that I couldn't even see her no more. And then she said I wasn't making time for her. She said I was too busy selling my bean pies, too busy teaching my classes, too busy playing in the garage basketball league, that I was not making time for her. And she said, she gave me an ultimatum. She said, either me or the conspiracies.
You chose
the conspiracy.
Wow.
I did. But I don't regret it because I am the conspiracy brother. And if this my woman can't get the fact that my eyes are so open that they might see past you, okay, maybe that's pride.
Yeah, like you didn't learn anything.
Conspiracy?
I know, man. I'm trying.
We just talked about this, man.
We did, man. Man, I came straight with the pride, man.
All right, you think on that, brother.
I'm gonna give her a call.
All right, good. All right, man. He going through it.
Yeah, he's going through a rough patch, man. And when you down on your luck like that, man, you go through several stages of trying to figure it out. And I think he's at the very, very first stage.
Yeah. He still needs to see that he did something wrong too. Like he still he's just trying to hold strong to it, but like that's not growth. So
that's not at all. I got a couple comments if you want to hear these.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I got C. Barron. He's saying a lady's perspective would be nice. He laughed at Dan, President Dan. He said, "Then why are you here?"
Yeah, he said the first thing he said, "I don't have a conspiracy."
DJ Touch said, "No conspiracy, brother. Wait, y'all met in 1888? She's been gone for a minute, bro."
Yeah,
that's a ghost.
Yeah, right. C. Barron said he called him a simple-minded brother. Conspiracy brother still hasn't got over her. It is 2020. Wow. It's hard, man. It's hard, you know. Shout out to the brother, man. Hope he get it together, man.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I honestly think he made her up. Conspiracy? Come on, fam.
That's a powerful name, Conspiracy. I don't know where you was at, young bull, but
he low-key took her name.
Yeah. That's copyright infringement if you think about it.
Because I heard his real name is Bob.
Yeah.
I don't think they had copyright infringement in 1888. I don't know, bro. But look,
I don't even know about them dates if those are accurate or not.
We about
to head to this quick hit.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the quick hits. First quick hit we're gonna talk about is Tiger Woods, the homie. He's back, the Masters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's talk about the Masters. Tone, go ahead.
I don't really follow golf because the Black Asian persuasion Tiger Woods is the master at it, and that's all you need to know. So will he come out victorious? I think so. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's I'm the same as you, Tone, pretty much. Malachi.
Hey, big facts. Always rooting for the blacks. No cap.
What? Okay.
I'm always rooting for the blacks. There's no cap. No matter the sport, I'm getting off. I don't know. Anyways, yeah.
He rooting for the black no matter what. Yeah, that's what you do. Root for the black quarterback. Root for everybody black. Root for the black person in the horror movie so he won't die first. All that shit. Dan, what you think?
Tiger Woods the GOAT.
Yeah. I don't know why we put this in because we don't watch golf. but go Tiger.
Yeah. That's how we are as a unit.
I don't know. The only time
I never watched tennis, but if it's Serena and Venus in that bitch, it's a go.
It's a go
all day.
We're gonna check in on the score. We ain't gonna watch it, but we're gonna check that final score to make sure she won.
I love the highlights where they both be like, ah! Ah! Ah!
They be going hard.
Only thing I know about golf besides Tiger Woods is Arnold Palmer, and I knew that as a T before it was a person.
Hey, I only know Arnold Palmer T. That's it.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks.
But anyway, that's next. Next quick hit. 85 South Show BET. Very funny brothers Carlos Miller, Chico Bean, and DC Young Fly. You know what I'm saying? Malachi, thoughts on this?
Yeah. I love this because they came up off their podcast. They have their 85 South Show podcast, and then they do these tours, they do these shows, and the shows are great. And they take the shows and they put them on their YouTube page, and then on their podcast they have guests. So based off this platform that they created, they got so big to where BET had them host the Hip Hop Award. So I just think that's great, and it just shows the power of creating your own platform and what it can really get you.
You know, I really don't watch this show, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Mask Golf podcast because even though maybe four of us, I'm just saying, ain't nobody fucking with us like that. You know what I mean?
I agree.
You know what I mean? So, you know, big ups for what they doing, but they ain't us.
Yeah, they gonna have us host so they're gonna have us host something. Watch
the Salem cigarette award.
The Salem witch trial.
The Salem witch trial.
The Crown Royal award.
The Newport 100 award.
What up?
We go
live from 6 Mile and McNichols.
We're gonna host the Coney Island Employees of the Month Awards or some shit. I don't know.
You did it, Curly. You put cheese on that shit.
Chili cheese on everything, nigga. Good job. But yeah, congrats to those brothers, Chico Bean, Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly. They all three of them are funny as hell too. So yeah. So yeah, congrats to them. Move on to the next, huh?
They matching too.
That's their jerseys, 85 South. That's their brand.
Shout out to Tone for the mask off hats too. I gotta find mine, but shout out to Tone for the mask off hats, the brand and shit. And on we go from a lighter note to a fucked up note. Louisiana lynching, suspicious circumstances around a black teen found dead in Louisiana. And like I said, I'm tired of just like earlier I was saying, I'm tired of hearing about us killing us. Wow, we got them killing us, and this is one of the situations of them killing us. And yeah, man, Dan, thoughts on this?
Yeah, this is the type of stuff that we've seen inside the news. Well, more so, we've seen inside the news this year, but this is not completely new as well. And it's one of those things where it's just like you just got to look at it and see that this type of stuff is still out there. Watching out for it. Well, watching out more so for it now that the Trump folks are mad and all that stuff too. So just constantly trying to watch that. I think we talked about it like way back inside, like a few months ago. But like when they did like the protests in like 2014 and stuff. Just a lot of those folks that did lead that stuff, they were found dead in just weird ways. Just inside their cars. The cars were burnt up, sometimes shot, sometimes hung. So it's watch out for it. Keep watch there, and it's just a sign that the fight is still there. The fight did not stop just because we got Trump out. That does not mean things are great again.
Right.
We currently got a president who refused to get the fuck up out of office, and with him refusing, it perpetuates a lot of violence. It still perpetuates a lot of undertones of white supremacy. You know what I mean? And whether or not he's telling them to stand by or stand back, he ain't telling them to stop. So with that, he giving out dog whistles to these motherfuckers. You see this? They show a picture of this young man. This young man, he identical to looking like Emmett Till when they found Emmett Till. And if you don't know who Emmett Till is, do your research and find out. You know what I mean? But they say he was found drowned, but he looked like he got beat the fuck in the face, and he, you know what I mean? These are the circumstances that you see when it comes to when black people are surrounded around white supremacists. You know, when early this year we was dealing with that. We was dealing with people found hung, you know, in California. And I think it was somewhere else. I think it was somewhere down in the South. And we talked about it on this show too. Remember, Dan? We talked about it, about how that one young man, he was about to get hung up in Indianapolis. And they filmed him. They filmed them about to do it. And I was still taken back, like 2020. This is what we're seeing in 2020. And they ain't got so good at it. They know how to rig your ass up by the damn truck and have that truck roll off and have your ass just limp.
Yeah.
We got to do careful. We got to know the signs of when things don't look right. Stranger danger just don't work with kids. It work with adults too. Put your fucking thinking cap on. You know what I mean? We had. I think it was one thing where it was a. I'm gonna let it go after this because this is a quick hit. It was one young lady. She went to a party with a bunch of white folks, and they said she got drunk and she mysteriously died. I forgot the lady name, but nobody knows nothing. And then it's like, it's the essence of foul play, but we don't talk about it. Man, it's bullshit. But
Yeah.
black people, keep your head on the motherfucking swivel.
Yes. Well said. And racism, white supremacy, and lynching has not died. It just diminished a little bit over time. Let's be real.
I don't even know if it diminished.
I don't think it diminished. I think we started putting more light to it with films.
Okay.
Because Trump did. Trump gave a lot of white supremacists balls again, because a lot of them were just quiet white supremacists, and then when he got elected, you know what I'm saying, he just got like they dropping like they start dropping their nuts a little bit, like dropping the N-word, saying nigga and shit and all this other shit. So it's like it's always been there. It's always been there. Like it ain't diminished, it ain't left. It was hiding a little bit.
Still alive. They just be concealing it.
Yeah.
True.
Right.
That's facts right there.
But yeah, that's the quick hits for this week. Let's hit the comments one more time. Malachi, you got anything for me, bro?
Yep, I got some for you in the YouTube chat. Audra, she ended up playing that chat. She said, "Congrats on 30. Great episode."
Thank you.
Thank you, Audra.
Audra.
The big 3-0.
Congrats. Thank you for the congrats.
Then we got men shouldn't talk about men. This is from DJ Touch. She said men shouldn't talk to other men about women, and women should. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, you said that already.
Yeah. We talked about it.
Okay,
most of those there.
C. Barron said, "LOL, the Salem witch trials," and then he said racism really came out to play and showed its ugly face under this administration. Well,
yeah, but he got to understand too. No matter if it showed its face behind the scene with Democrats, they still show it, but they mask it real good. You know what I mean? And the way they mask it is putting the laws in so your ass can go to jail. You know what I mean? Remember, he did call us super predators. You know what I mean?
Right.
People forget what Biden used to say out his mouth, and his ass slip up. You're not black if you don't vote for me.
Also, another comment in the in a Mask Off Facebook page, Aria Moody, she waved at us.
Aria Moody, rocking.
Shout out to you, Aria.
One of our past guests, and also a frequent viewer of our show. Appreciate you, Aria. Thank you. I don't know why I lost words that time, but anyway, that's any more comments, Malachi? Or
we got Tom Schultz. Tom Schultz rocking with his big. He said blueprints, man. When I see someone going through something that I went through, I try to give that person my blueprint for solving the problem. Then when the person doesn't take my blueprint, I get upset. It's nice when I remind myself to step back and realize everyone else makes their own blueprints to life's problem. Wow.
That's dope,
bro.
That's well said. He also said, Big Tone bringing Conspiracy Sister on the female perspective episode. My bad, Conspiracy.
Conspiracy. I may have to get her in here, man. Let's see if she calls up. We can put something in motion.
There is no conspiracy.
To Mask Off and Amari.
There ain't no conspiracy.
We'll figure her out. You know what I mean? We'll figure her out.
Conspiracy, brother.
One more from Tom. One more for Tom. He said, a little forgiveness for someone is self-empathy for myself. That self-empathy helps me forgive myself to grow from past wounds. Wow.
Great point.
That's a great
beautiful. Yeah, well said.
Well said, Tom. Okay. That's it. That's what I got. Thanks for everybody rocking with us.
Thank you very much, everybody in the comments. C. Barron, DJ Touch, Aria, Tom Schultz, Star, Tony Gusty, No, I miss some people, but
Everybody, man.
everybody.
You.
Let's keep it moving to wrap it up. What you got
All
for
right.
us?
I got this one vid for us. Let's check it out first. So this guy, he does teach a class here, and he lets the kids freestyle when they get good grades. So let's hear the kids raps right now.
You ready, Todd? Lil Slime Jr., let's go. What else? What else? What else? What else? Hey.
They want Pokemon.
Yeah.
I got Pokemon for you.
Uh-huh.
Now let's hear the second kid.
Hey. Hey.
I do it every time that I can fool, yeah. Get my money's in the class and you gon' do, yeah. Make a ring go in the best so you know who.
Yeah.
Who be bad? Yeah. Who be bad in the class? You gotta go to this class. Yeah, this Mr. Ringo in the back.
Okay.
Well, why did the whack kid have to come back again, man? I started to vibe too. Like,
yeah.
The second kid playing down the rap, playing down the rap, playing down the flow, playing down some bars. That first kid was a bullshit.
And he got raw talent. He got the melody in his head.
I got Pokemon for you. That's all he said.
He came back like, yeah, what's up? Thought I was gone, but check it out real now. I like that.
I'm rocking with the young boys.
Yeah,
shout out to you. That was good. That was good, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to the homie with the bars, and yeah, shout out to the other one who was on some bullshit too. But anyway, that was wrap it up, and yeah, that is episode 30 of Mask Off Relations. Thank you for rocking with us for 30 episodes, and for the past 6-7 months, I can't count, since the end of April. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mask Off Jake, your host. We got Mask Off Tone up under me.
Before we go, I want to incorporate something.
Oh yeah, my bad.
We feel like before we leave, we need to bring something to the table that you could take away with you. And one of those things is our gem of the week. Our gem of the week correlates to our group discussion. This week, we'll be talking about this book. It's called All About Love. It's from Bell Hooks. I don't know much about this book. I think my man Dan does. Can you tell us something about it?
Yeah, so this is a book that I got this year from my sister. It's right here, actually. From my sister here. It's more so. It talks about love. It's like all sorts of ways, like love that we talked about now. Love, like the way Tom talked about it, trying to forgive, and like that helps you as well. So like that's a type of love, and then like a self love as well, where most of this comes from. Like once you get the self love down pat, then like you can really start to let that flow. And this is a great book. She talked about it in all sorts of ways, breaks it down. Fun read there too. So check it out by Bell Hooks, who is great. So just check out a bunch of Bell Hooks stuff there.
And that's our gem of the week. You know what I mean? We're gonna be hitting y'all with it, All About Love by Bell Hooks. You know what I'm saying? And as far as our outro, y'all know what it is. This is Big Tone, baby. You know what we do? 30 episodes in and out, man. 31. Keep it coming, y'all. Keep following us. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to us, because we here, baby, every Friday at 9 p.m. Malachi, holla at your boy.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere, and we love y'all for rocking with us super hard. We appreciate it. Everything going up and up, you know what I'm saying? Even when it's not good, your faith gotta say it is. And then then you and expand. You know what I'm saying? And whenever you're working on something, you got to speak to that. I'm getting better at this instead of I'm bad at this. You know?
Absolutely. All
But
right.
That's called episode 30. We out.
how do you relate?